What's up, bro?
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Blitz coming here, Allen. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down. Allen throwing again. He's got Khalil Shakir. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. Brought in. He got out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Flushed out of the pocket. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll try the right side with Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
With a better result than that last run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Makes the catch. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That was Tyler Luke. Now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They'll go. Allen. This finds Cooks complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it down from 37. To throw again, it's Allen. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sheen Ari on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw for Jackson. On the move, hit it right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again is Lamar. Buying some time left. He's running with it. And he crosses the sideline. A yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. They're going for this. He's got to his running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 43. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
One final shot before the half. Escapes out to the left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Well, all the way across the field, and it's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Allen on 3rd down. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Bills 21, Ravens 7. Tyler Bass to kick
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is completed downfield directly. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First and 10.
First down. Here's Lamar. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the gun, Jackson. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. But still plenty of options left on third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Jackson on third and 1. And that one's going to hit the turf. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's fourth and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. He's going for it himself. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within one score in the fourth. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Lamar and the Ravens all set for this two-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buying some time right. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that two-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Putting the tight end in motion. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another one for Cook. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It's his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills leading by 6. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. He's back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Davis off the pistol handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Going right back to Davis. He only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down. They'll go again with Davis. He does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, 4th down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
So they're in danger, going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Flush down now to his left. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Well, they saw someone jump. They took their shot deep. Didn't get the connection, but they got the call. A free 5 yards coming with them. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here he goes, one final shot. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So the roar of Bills Mafia. It's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game.
It took me a long time to realize I can root for other people.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. Man, it's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.
But I was just doing dumb stuff. It'll be like that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Complete to Washington. 9 yards the pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Up the middle, Achane. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10. Got an open man, it's Washington. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll set up to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 3rd down, Achane. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're going to look to throw. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for Dolphins.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he stopped immediately there. Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 36-yard.
Sanders' kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Throwing is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Jackson will keep it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up first downs.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
And here on third down, your number one goal, don't be a hero, just get the first down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Dolphins 3.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
For over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
They'll run. Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 10-7.
Jason Sanders kicking off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's caught at the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 44 yards. And the Ravens are able to move back in front. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. And it's third down at 2.
2 yards to go.
On play action, they'll throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll go. Achane. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Well, when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right? Why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to fly. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down and goal to go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. That's prepared for him to try and take off.
And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Luke now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Dolphins 10. Tyler Luke.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Well, whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice. It's really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete on a deep ball.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Achane gets it from the gun. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride. Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop